The birds that migrate from North America to South America, countless birds stop to nest along the Gulf. And while there's still time today, specialists began making daring plans to trick the birds into stopping before they land in the oil. ABC's Matt Gutman is in Dauphin Island tonight. Matt.
Diane, we've seen those pictures of those pelicans and those gannets, but right now there are over 300 species of birds flocking here, over 1 billion birds in all over the next 6 months. The race is on to save them.
For months, a small army of specialists have been working feverishly to save the birds of the Gulf. But their task is about to get a lot harder. On their way, more than 1 billion birds, the Gulf Coast Away Station, to the largest migration in North America. They're migrating through here to mate and nest, unaware that their habitat has been contaminated.
Over the next few months, literally millions of birds will make their way down the flyways, and they all converge here along the Gulf Coast, and those birds will all be potentially could be impacted by this kind of spill.
To protect the birds from the encroaching oil, teams are now hard at work on an elaborate sleight of hand. Federal officials are paying farmers to flood fields in 5 states, hoping to trick the birds into landing in false and clean marshes. If that doesn't work, they've also been deploying boom to keep oil out of Gulf marshes, and there's even talk of blanketing marshes with plastic. All of these a desperate attempt to protect birds from this. Those that are located are taken to 4 rescue centers like these. And while larger birds are hardier, we're told some animals, like ducks, might not survive this torturous scrubbing. And this month alone, tens of millions of ducks, herons, and sandpipers are expected to flock here. Some are particularly vulnerable.
Well, right now we're concerned with mottled ducks. They molt once a year, and so at this particular time of year, a lot of them are flightless, and so they're more prone to being, impacted.
And those that are working to save the birds know that the next few months will be busier than they ever imagined.
And Diane, everybody that we spoke to said they're extremely concerned about these birds, and they're willing to try almost anything to save them. That's why they're talking about flooding these fields, creating false marshes, putting out these tarps over the marshes. Because remember, Diane, in the Exxon Valdez spill, over 250,000 birds were killed. And this spill is 10 times larger.